Here is UFC fighter Sean Strickland pushing back against the insanity of wokeness. Check it.
I did want to ask, you're in Toronto. Welcome. Glad to hear it. It's been great.
Are you Canadian?
Of course I am.
Are you part of the fucking opposition? Are you?
I don't know how to phrase that.
You got like fucking. Yeah.
Well, I did want to ask.
Did you vote for Trudeau?
I'm not going to say.
And let me tell you something right now. If a man says he's not going to say, like, if you ask a motherfucker, did you vote for Biden? He's like, well, I'm not going to say. That's none of your business. He voted for fucking Biden.
Sean,
hey,
Sean, I'm glad you've had great experiences.
So this is what I'm talking about, you guys. The enemy of Canada.
Sure.
All right.
That's what it's got to be. It's got to be. We've got a pretty supportive gay and lesbian community in this city. I did want to ask you about something you wrote a couple of years ago. You said, if I had a gay son, I would think I'd...
Oh, look, another. I'm saying to you, the swamp, you guys, the swamp.
You become a champion, you become a star, and some would say...
Let me ask you something. Are you gay?
Have you had the chance to interact with a more diverse...
Are you... Let me know, are you gay?
Could I get an answer?
Well, no, I'm asking, this is a part of... Are you a gay man?
I'm an ally of the community.
Okay. If you had a son and he was like, you had a son, he was gay, you'd be like, oh man, you don't want a grandkid?
No problem with it.
Oh man, well dude, you're a weak fucking man, dude. You're part of the fucking problem. You elected Justin Trudeau, like when he sees the bank accounts, like you're just fucking pathetic. And the fact that you have no fucking backbone. And has he shut down your fucking country and seized bank accounts? You ask me some stupid shit like that, go fuck yourself. Move the fuck on, man.
That doesn't really answer the question, but I did want to ask also things you said about the trans community. You said this past October when they announced the Bud Light sponsorship that you'd go so hard on Bud Light in your next fight, they'll have to accept me or denounce me when they know what, and will know what they stand for. Are you still going to use your fight time to kind of speak on that?
Here's the thing about Bud Light. 10 years ago, to be trans was a mental fucking illness. And now all of a sudden, people like you have fucking weaseled your way into the world. You are an infection. You are the definition of weakness. Everything that is wrong with the world is because of fucking you. And the best thing is the world's not buying it. The world's not buying your fucking bullshit you're fucking peddling. The world is not saying, you know what? You're right. Chicks have dicks. The world's not saying that. The world's saying, no, there are two genders. I don't want my kids being taught about, who they could fuck in school. I don't want my kids being taught about, their sexual preference. Like, dude, this guy is the fucking enemy. You want to look at the fucking enemy to our world? It's that motherfucker right there asking these stupid fucking questions.
A few notes here. Although Sean Strickland spoke rather stridently and harshly towards the reporter, what is the reporter doing asking a UFC fighter about gays and trans and Bud Light? To me, this does not comport with the ethos of fighting. These are activists masquerading as reporters. And of course, he voted for Trudeau up in Canada, who seized everybody's bank accounts, who dared to protest against his mandates. Of course, these people are supporting this because this is what they desire, a top-down heavy government that dictates what we can and cannot believe so long as it comports with their ideas. And he wants Sean Strickland to speak out in support. And Sean says, no, thank you. You are the infection, because this is an infection upon humanity where it invades every single space, including the MMA, UFC, where, as I said previously, it does not belong. And we should all take notice of Sean Strickland. Yes, he has the ability to speak out as a champion, as a UFC fighter, but we must all say, no, thank you, woke people. I speak out against your insanity. Yes, I do believe that being trans is a mental disease. You can have compassion for such people, but we should not treat it as something that is to be desired, especially for young children, which is what they are trying to do over and over, inserting this into the school program, not treating it accurately, not being able to define what a man or a woman is. These people are nutso. And this is exemplified by the reporter. But my point here is that, once again, speak out against the insanity and allow Sean Strickland and the other people, such as myself, such as Tim Pool, such as the Quartering, whoever it is that you notice is speaking out against this, allow this to open your lips and utter the sentence, no thank you. You don't have to do it once again as stridently as Sean Strickland did here, but you can certainly take your part in fighting against this insanity and relegating it into whatever little corner that freedom offers you to have these grotesque views that gay people who were once underdogs, who were once discriminated against, are now ruling the roost and dictating that we must worship them because of people like this Weasley reporter who claims to be a reporter, but is once again just an activist. And we should call all of this out firmly, calmly, and say no thank you to the wokeness. Let's fight back against this infection, this disease, and allow Sean Strickland and his actions to be the vaccine that gives you the courage and the strength to do so on your own. Peace.